Hi guys, this quick video is going to show you how to coordinate and do article content for the new appnet.com project that we're doing, and really appreciate everybody that's being involved in this. It sounds like we've got some great support, so we're going to see how it goes. First step would be to coordinate with Lauren, because not everybody's going to be able to remotely connect, get into either Front Page or Dreamweaver and pop content in. So, and right now, as of March 29th, Sean and Adam have asked us to kind of stay off of the website as they reconstruct AppNet so that we'll have a better brick and mortar kind of foundation to plug everything into. So right now we're going to ask everybody to grab the content that they need off of the design resource folder, create their documents in a text document, preferably Notepad, such that there's no formatting, and then we can quickly, literally within a minute or two, post all the content in beginning as early as Monday, Tuesday of next week. But here's how to do it. All of the content titles that we're looking to build into the new site are going to be under the Design Resources folder, under AppNet 2012 To Do, Active To Do, and then you'll see AppNet Pages to Write first, and then there's a second prong. We'll probably be adding some more. And if you want to just write your content and drop them into here, this will be just a simple way to do it. But just go ahead and click. I've already got mine open, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it up here, and you'll see that I've got some titles, whatever. What I've picked here to write is affordable website design. So what I would say to do would be to grab that title, go ahead if that's going to be one that you're going to do, or if it's easier, you don't have access to the design resource folder remotely or whatever, Lauren can certainly email you a group of 5 or 6 or 10 that you can make your own, and go ahead and do those. Now once you have the titles, what I'm going to ask everybody to do is just to make sure that you get a good spell check kind of thing going on. Go ahead and open up a Word document, and I've got one here that got some other stuff in it, but anyway, a Word document, and then type in your story based on it. Now the best way to do these things is to understand that there's some rules that we don't want to overstep as far as Google's concerned. Google doesn't want a bunch of nonsensical 2 paragraphs that, let's say for example, I paste my title in here and it's affordable website designer. What you don't want to be doing is AppNet is an affordable website designer, and for affordable website designers, call AppNet. That's not the kind of stuff that needs to be done. Basically, some of the new Panda updates that were done on Google and some of the other stuff that seems to be forthcoming pretty soon is that Google's going to do their best to try to find these search engine spammers that are just blogging a truckload of content that have no real sense, and what they basically want is to make sure that you're actually kind of semi quote unquote educating or entertaining the visitor that comes to this page. So we want to get found, but we also want to make it, we want to marry into it a little bit of that it makes sense, that it's semi-educational, and that there's some flow. And then the other thing is we want to make sure that there's a good call to action right at the top, which the people who are going to be plugging your article content that you're writing into the actual website are going to make sure that right at the top we're going to have a call to have people check out our portfolio, or look at our link to say how to dominate and that kind of thing, and hopefully get the quote request way up. But anyway, for this sense, what I want to tell you is that you want to do, I would say 3 to 5, maybe 6 paragraphs, and as Lauren and Tonette and the other ones paste this content into the new website, beginning next week or so, we're really going to be pasting the titles, maybe a quick lead-in paragraph, then our call to action section where we click people to the portfolio, and then under that would be the rest of the article. So we're not going to have people read a novel before they see a call to action, but in this case I've already written it just to save a little bit of time. I don't want to be spending 10 minutes here typing in front of you, but it literally took me about 10 minutes, to put this together. The reason that I'm putting it into a Word document first is because obviously you want to be doing this in a spell check. The reason that we want them in a text file is because it takes every bit of the formatting out, so that when these guys are copy pasting these into Front Page or Dreamweaver into the brand new website, that it'll pick up all the fonts, and they're not going to have to spend more than literally anywhere from 60 seconds to 2 minutes to create these pages. So anyway, in this case, I have my title. You're going to do this, and then you're going to go ahead and type. What I would tell you is if you don't know a whole lot about the subject, don't fret. Just go ahead and research just a minute, about maybe what somebody else has said about an affordable website designer. Just use common sense. It doesn't take a whole lot, and all I've done here is, in today's economy and business climate, everyone is understandably looking for an affordable website designer. So I got it in there without making it almost spammy. Many business managers have asked us why it is that pricing and web design varies so much. So what I'm basically doing is saying, be sure you understand what is affordable and what you're going to get out of an affordable website designer, so that you can kind of compare apples with apples. So I've just done a couple of paragraphs. There are affordable website designers, so I got it in there again. Some people are so caught up not knowing computers and internet, they simply forget that they're business people. Simply relay your business ideas, and a reputable web designer. So I got another key phrase in there. So you're going to go ahead and type up your document that you're going to write, and again, I would say try not to spend more than 20 minutes max on any one of these. Make them make sense. And then at the bottom of your story, take what your title is and what their content is, and add a line that we're going to call tags. And I'm going to get Sean and Adam and Lauren, as they're pasting these in, that these tags will be under kind of an H3 or H2 tag, such that they're going to get a little bit of extra pull, and our stories will have these tags so that hopefully they get picked up a little bit as well. But put your keywords basically in a tagline like this: affordable website designers, cheap websites, inexpensive websites. These are things that we would love for this page to get ranked for. And then I'm just going to ask you to create a title: affordable website designers at AppNet. And I've got a little separator: cheap websites. Keep your titles relatively short. You might want to add one other phrase to the actual title that you're doing. The description needs to be about 25, 26 words, no more than that. In this case, AppNet offers affordable website designers who can build inexpensive websites for your business. So I got two ways to say affordable here. We offer content management systems, e-commerce, and more, so that way I'm not just spamming even the description. The keywords are affordable website designers, cheap websites, inexpensive web design, and AppNet. And that's it. So, depending on, I guess for whatever reason here, I didn't get the rest of the keywords here. But once you've got your keywords in, then just go ahead and copy. Once you've done this in a Word document, go ahead and copy it here, and then paste it into a Notepad document. And what I would just tell you here, and let me just get a clean one, just for the sake of showing you what we're doing. You're only going to have your story in here. So what I would do then is, after you've got your page that you've written and you've finished it, just go File, Save As, and then you're going to go into the same directory, save it somewhere. And if you don't have access to this directory, just email it to Lauren at appnet.com. So go ahead and email it to her. I'm going to ask her to coordinate. And then all you're going to do is just give your file name, the actual name, and do it affordable website, and it was two words, so website designer, and put hyphens in between. This is exactly the way we want you to save it. And then what I would do is put one more hyphen and then your name. In this case, I'm going to put Mike. Go ahead and put your name, so that this way Lauren will be able to document who's sending these things, whether it's something that is being done here in the office before or after, or late night, or weekends, or whatever, so that we can kind of document fairness, who's doing what. Go ahead and save that. and then once that's done, you're done with that story, and you can just move on to a second one. Again, if you will, just kind of coordinate what stories and articles and things that you want to be doing. Coordinate that with Lauren. She'll make sure that there's no duplicating going on. So you can go ahead and send that to her, email it to her, and we'll be able to coordinate that, and hopefully be able to pop in a whole bunch if everybody kind of participates. It's going to be interesting to see just how many articles, how many stories, how many pages that we can add daily to kind of get to that level that we need to. So at the end game, basically we're going to take 100% of the pie, the piece of the pie, and just kind of say, if there was, let's say 7,000 pages added at whatever point in time, we'll take the percentage, and that's how we're going to kind of do our reward system as we start generating that revenue that we talked about. So if there's any questions, you can either ask me or Lauren should be able to coordinate this. Pretty simple. Don't overcomplicate it. It's not all that complicated. It's pretty much logic. Just try to make your stuff make sense. Try to make it where it's not very spammy, and we should be fine. That's it. If you have any questions, let us know.